Hi, I'm Rachel Davis, and I'll be your instructor for Chem 151 this semester at JCC, Johnston Community College. So this class is a completely online class, so I make videos for tutorials, for lecture material, and occasionally you'll see videos like this of face-to-face for me, just so you know that I am a real person on the other end of Blackboard and on the other end of your emails. So a little bit about myself before we get into the course material. I am a two-time alum of NC State University. I got my undergraduate there in polymer color chemistry and my graduate degree, a master's degree in textile chemistry. I've been working in Johnston Community College now since 2011 teaching the chemistry, and I'm currently the lead chemistry instructor at Johnston Community College. I've been teaching Chem 151 online for several years now. So if you have any questions about anything, I'm always available by email is probably the easiest way to get a hold of me, rldavis@johnstoncc.edu. And you can also make an appointment to come see me in person at my office. My office is in F110C in the Health Building at Johnston Community College. So a little bit about this class. Chem 151 is a 96 total credit hour or contact hour class. So what that means is that during a normal 16-week class, you would meet for 6 hours every week, and you would expect to have about 6 to 12 hours worth of homework assignments on your own time. Because we are doing this fast track in the summer for only 9 weeks, that's going to be almost double time, so expect about 12 hours of contact hours per week plus additional time for studying and doing homework. So it's kind of fast. There's a lot of material that's going to be coming out at you, a lot of assignments, but you'll be over and done with before the end of July. So that's always good news. So in this class, all of your material will be available on Blackboard. As far as materials that you need to purchase for the class, you do need a textbook. So our textbook, as you'll see on the website, we'll switch that in a little bit, has multiple options. We also have a lab kit that is required, and it is a custom kit, so it can only be purchased through JCC Bookstore. And in addition to those materials, you'll need a scientific calculator, and you'll have to just use any scientific calculator that you are comfortable with using. And then because you're doing this at home, you need to have access to the internet via a computer or a computer you have access to. So I'm going to go ahead and switch over to the screencast and show you what to look for in Blackboard and how to find all of your material. So this is your Blackboard page where everything you need is located. Right now I'm on the announcements page. It should be set up so that every time I post an announcement, it will also send it to your JCC email address. But I still recommend checking here frequently to make sure you don't miss something. I'll be trying to post at least one announcement per week, just letting you know anything extra that's going on that week. So first of all, you'll notice over on the left-hand side all of the options here. And we're going to go through most of these to show you what you can expect from each one of them. First of all, first day information. Sounds like a good place to start, right? And the very first thing I have up here is a to-do list to help you out. So, and then the video that you're watching right now will be here. Right now it's showing last spring's because I'm still working on recording the lecture right now. And then the course schedule. Again, this is a fast track class. It's only 9 weeks. So we have to cover 10 chapters, 4 tests, and a cumulative final exam in 9 weeks. So you'll see that most weeks you'll have 2 things, either 2 chapters or a chapter and a test to cover, or you'll have just 1 chapter or the last week is nothing but the final exam to worry about. If I have to make any changes to this, I will send out an announcement letting you know what that change is. So one of the most important things to do immediately before you do anything else is the enrollment verification quiz. This serves as your entrance point to the class. If this was a seated section, your attendance would be tracked by you actually attending class. Because it is an online only section, your entrance to the class is when you complete this verification quiz. The last date for you to complete the enrollment verification quiz is the 22nd of May. That is our census date. If you still have not completed the enrollment verification quiz or any other assignment by that date, and haven't submitted anything, even though none of the due dates have passed for our assignments, then you will get purged from the class for non-attendance, since that is technically our 1 week mark. So make sure it only takes a few minutes, go ahead and complete that verification quiz so you don't get purged from the class. Then there's the announcements where we started and assignments. I'm going to get back to that in a minute and show you the syllabus. So on the syllabus page, first of all, here's the syllabus that you can download. Read through it very carefully. Email me if you have any questions, and then complete the student acknowledgement form. So the student acknowledgement form is a PDF. If you don't have a PDF reader, we have free PDF reader you can download here. Complete it, save it, make sure you save it, otherwise when you submit it, it's just going to be a blank PDF form on my end, and then submit it here. So please have that done before or on or before the census date, which again is May 22nd. General policies for the syllabus, which are the same for every class at JCC, are seen down here below. Now, my instructors, where you'll find my contact information, my email, my phone number is there, but because it is the summer semester and I don't have regular office hours, if you leave me a voicemail on my office phone, I may not get to it for a couple of days, depending on when the next time is I'll be in my office. But I am available by appointment. If you need to meet with me, I can certainly meet with you on main campus during normal business hours. Just email me for an appointment. The calendar will show you at a glance, usually at least the next week, what assignments or due dates are coming up. It's still showing blank right now, but you'll see your assignments be populated here. The discussion board, right now the only 2 discussion boards up are the welcome and introductions, and then peer-to-peer questions where you can pose questions and answer questions by your peers. There will be more discussion board topics posted throughout the semester, and I will send out announcements when those become available. My JCC email, due to FERPA laws, I can only respond to emails sent from you to me from an actual JCC or other college address. If you send me an email address from a personal email, Gmail, Hotmail, something like that, I'm not allowed to give you any sort of information through that email because I can't confirm it's you. So please make sure you're emailing me from your JCC email address, or if you're attending another college full-time, from that email address. Then my grades. Make sure you keep an eye on my grades, since of course this is where your grades are going to be posted. Anything that's automatically graded, such as a Connect assignment like a homework or a Learn Smart or a test, will be populated here within 1 hour. Anything that you upload and I have to manually grade, it will show up as a little green circle saying that it's waiting for me to grade it, and I try to have those graded within a week, 2 weeks at the most. Up here at the top is a column called Weighted Total. So this is according to the grading criteria outlined in the syllabus, and once you start completing assignments, you'll see over here a percentage of your grade popping up here, and we are in a 10-point grading scale, so 90 to 100 is an A, 80 to 89 is a B, etc. So you'll know where you're standing in the class at any point in time. If you have any questions about any of the grades that are popping up here, you think there was a mistake, please contact me as soon as possible and we can get to the bottom of it. McGraw-Hill Connect is where your homework through your ebook is going to be. Now, normally you won't ever need to go directly to the course website because it will be completely integrated in your assignments page. But if you want to go and see all of the assignments for the whole semester, if you click on this, you can go see that or bookmark that page and be able to go directly to the Connects if you wanted to. Down here, all of the help, tools help and Blackboard help. Tools area allows you to send out emails either to me or to your classmates. So say you want to get together and put together a study session at the library on a certain day and you want your whole class to know, you can send out an email to the entire class under the tools area. Or you're looking for a lab partner who's in a certain area, you can again send out an email to everybody in the class in the tools area and select that you just want to send it to the other student users in the class, and then it'll just send it to the other students. At the very Bottom here are lab links, just like the McGraw-Hill Connect. Those links will be individually in your assignment, so that's only there if you wanted to look at them all at once for some reason. Course evaluations at the end of the semester this is where you will give your feedback on the course and on my instruction and tell us what we're doing right, what we're doing, what we can improve on, all that sort of stuff. So now let's look at the assignments, since that's where you're going to be spending most of your time, especially after the first week. So every week you're going to have two portions. Half of the class is lecture, half is lab. This is a fully integrated course, so both are required. Lecture is including the final exam. Lecture is worth 75% of your grade, and lab is worth 25% of your grade. So each module will launch into the beginning. So in this first module, it should launch straight into how to complete Connect assignments. Once you have viewed that video, then you can start going into Connect training, which are the Connect videos. And then your first graded assignment is Connect problems. So these aren't related to chemistry. These are just how to enter assignment or enter numbers into Connect. So click here and it'll take you directly to Connect. Now, when you click to launch this for the very first time, it will prompt you to register for Connect. And at that point in time, it'll ask you for the Connect access code that came with your ebook. If you don't have it yet, you can click on Courtesy Access, and that'll give you access to it for the first 2 weeks of the semester while you're waiting to get access to your ebook. So not having your book yet is no reason to not go ahead and do your assignments, at least for the first week or two. After that, the lecture material started. So the first week we have chapters 1 and chapter 2. So we have chapter 1 PowerPoint, which you can download and follow along with me, and then the lecture video. So this is a lecture video that I've done. I do not go slide by slide through the entire PowerPoint presentation. I just hit on the things that you wouldn't be able to just read on your own, like a definition here. Then your next graded assignment will be the Learn Smart, and then the homework, and then move on to the same things for chapter 2. Chapter 2, the PowerPoint, the lecture video, and then Learn Smart and homework. Both Learn Smart and homework for every chapter are graded and are required. So that is what the assignments look like for the lecture. Now let's go back to the labs. Now for this very first week lab, you do not need the lab kit, so not having your lab kit isn't a reason to not go ahead and do your first week's lab assignment. So I made a video on how to access the worksheets and how to submit. So watch the video. After that, you will go into the first lab, which is just Introduction to Science. This is going to be a worksheet. There's no actual experiments with this lab, so you don't have to have the kit. And then you will submit your worksheet here and browse your computer and submit it up here. All right, so that is everything about Blackboard. If you have any questions, send me an email.